welcome back. I am in the great state of Michigan this week, and I've really been enjoying all of the small fruits that we've been finding, from crab apples to black haws, and then this one, which is on the invasive species list. This is actually a prohibited species in Michigan, but it's kind of too late because it's everywhere. This is autumn olive, Eleagnus umbellata, and it was planted originally around the United States to be an ornamental, to feed wildlife, but in particular, it was planted because it was well known to grow on poor soil. So they would actually plant it on mine tailings to try and bring back some greenery and some growth. And one of the reasons it does so well on poor soil is because it fixes its own nitrogen. It is not a legume, like it's not in the bean and pea family. It is a non-leguminous nitrogen fixer. So just remember that so you can impress people at parties. But it is a non-leguminous nitrogen fixer that also has edible fruit. So that makes it very attractive to a lot of people. So it's one of those, is it really a good idea to plant this thing because it spreads? Or maybe I should just harvest from the wild, or maybe I should just harvest a lot of them so they don't spread anymore, or maybe I should eradicate them all because they never stop. They just keep showing up everywhere. So they get spread by little animals, particularly spread by birds, who will consume the fruit and then drop the fruit, drop the pit, deposited with a nice little bit of manure, and then it will just grow all over the place, particularly disturbed areas along the edges of woods, along the edges of highways. If it's got an opening, it likes to jump for it and take it. But the fruit is good to eat, and it's good to make jam out of, and I've seen recipes for ketchup out of it. Autumn olive ketchup. So in my old food forest in North Florida, I planted a few autumn olives. Now down there, it is not really an invasive species. It didn't want to seed anywhere. It didn't spread at all. For some reason, and maybe it's so far south, it was out of its invasive range. And that's how things work sometimes. Something is really great in this environment and it just fits into the ecosystem. But if you put it in a different environment, it just becomes the king and it runs the entire thing. So in this case, this autumn olive didn't really have the competition, or it just had absolutely ideal conditions, and it has overrun the state of Michigan. It's running through a lot of the northern states right now. So bad soil, nitrogen fixer, opportunity. Same thing happened with kudzu, except kudzu does not make delicious edible fruits. This right here is a very good addition to a food forest because you can chop it and drop it and it fixes nitrogen, and it also has edible fruit. So it's a multifunction, and you're always looking for those Swiss Army knife plants. But it's going to be on your conscience and on your climate whether or not you think it's worth adding to your food forest. It could be a problem in the wrong place. A wrong plant in the wrong place becomes a weed, and sometimes it becomes a weed that pushes out the native ecosystem. So people are very heavily divided on this plant. Even though it's delicious and it's useful, it also really just keeps insinuating itself into situations where it shouldn't be. Like that person that just keeps showing up at your front door when you're trying to get stuff done, and the person is always around and you're getting more and more nuts, and you're like, you know, this guy's really kind of a nice guy, but man, he talks so much and I have to do other things. That's this plant right here. It can be kind of annoying, can also be good company. So you can take it or leave it, but I thought, hey, we're walking around and we're seeing all these autumn olives. It would be a good thing to share with y'all, and it is fruit picking season. So if you want to do your part to fight invasive species, go ahead and pick some of these autumn olive fruits and go make some jam, some jelly, or just eat them right off the tree because they are good. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time. And until then, may your thumbs always be green.